A young man sits alone in his messy room, overwhelmed. Bills are scattered and he's holding a final notice. His phone rings. Another rejection. He stares at his reflection, barely recognizing himself. He thinks about giving up on everything. Suddenly, something slides under the door. He cautiously picks it up. It's addressed to him. He opens it, heart pounding. The letter says, "You won't believe who you become, but it all starts today." He reads the rest, eyes wide, filled with wonder. The letter shows his future, happy, healthy, successful. It also warns of staying stuck in fear. You must take the first uncomfortable step. He hesitates, but folds the letter and nods. He cleans his room, bit by bit. He sets a new alarm, 3 a.m. He writes on paper, "Day 1, change begins." He goes to bed with hope for the first time. 3 a.m. buzzes. He wakes up, groggy but ready. He exercises, out of breath but pushing through. He revisits his resume and applies again. The voice in his head says, "What if you fail?" He reads the letter again. "You don't fail. You learn." He writes in a journal every night. He tries eating healthy but struggles with cravings. He meditates in silence even if his mind races. Slowly, he starts seeing small results. He smiles in the mirror for the first time in months. He checks the letter. More words have appeared. The letter says, "The world doesn't change, you do." He faces another rejection, but this time doesn't break. He volunteers to help someone in need. He makes a new friend at the gym. He fails a test, but studies harder the next day. The letter glows brighter as he grows stronger. He mentors someone struggling like he once did. He reapplies to the job he once failed to get. He gets an interview. The first, yes. He looks at his reflection again. It's not the same man. The letter now says, "You're almost me." He dresses up and prepares for the interview. He answers the questions with honesty and passion. He walks out smiling. He gave it his best. He gets the job call. "You're hired." He runs to his journal, writes, "Day 100, I made it." The letter finishes glowing. Words appear. "You're ready." The final words appear. "Now, write back." He grabs a pen and begins writing to his past self. "To the one who feels lost, here's what I learned." He seals the letter with a smile. The letter magically fades into light. In another timeline, a young man opens the door. He reads, "You won't believe who you become." The cycle begins again, with new hope. He continues to improve, this time faster. He speaks on stage, telling his story. Crowd cheers as he ends his speech. It all began with a letter. He returns home, places the letter in a box of memories. He smiles, now fully at peace. The future version watches from above with pride. A chain reaction of glowing letters begins spreading. Words appear on screen. Everyone has a future self waiting. Final frame, will you listen when yours arrives? Fade out, the letter from my future self.